everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal Properties. Now, this property for me is one of my most favourite haunted places in England, and is literally about 25 minutes away from me, and is a place I've been thinking about volunteering at just because of the history and just how nice this place is. So anyway, let's just get into the video. Now, Preston's Samlesburry Hall is another stop that is a must-see on any tour of haunted Lancashire. This historic home has a history that is packed full of witchcraft, mystery and intrigue. The house was built in 1325 by Gilbert de Southworth and served as the family's primary residence until the beginning of the 1600s. It has served a number of different purposes over the years, including a spell as a boarding school for girls in 1850. At least the death has occurred on the property when one of the owners shot himself over money worries, and the building certainly has at least a couple of ghostly presents hanging around. Both staff and visitors have spoken of being startled by the sight of a white lady floating down the corridors of Samlesbury Hall. She is believed to be the spirit of Dorothy Southworth. She is certainly not the only ghost haunting the building. Samlesbury Hall also has a priest room dating back to the 1500s, and it is also haunted. You see, one of the priests hiding in it was actually discovered by soldiers, and they beheaded him right there on the spot. Not only does the priest now haunt the room, but from time to time, the bloodstain apparently reappears on the wooden floorboards. Well, you've got priests, you've got a lady. I'm going to tell you a little backstory about this lady. From what I've heard, that's been passed down to me from, obviously, my parents, what they've told me. Now, they told me that there was a white lady and a grey lady, which this article doesn't appear to speak of. Now, I don't know if they are the same ghost, but a driver was driving past Samlesbury Hall one night, and it was a man. Now, the man actually saw the ghost crossing the road. Now, there's a story about the lady crossing the road I think it's to see a loved one or something like that. And the driver actually saw this ghost. Now, the driver lives in the same town as I do, which is Blackburn. And unfortunately for the driver, he had a heart attack on arriving in Blackburn. And sadly, he passed away from seeing a ghost of the white or grey lady. Now, this is certainly one of the best places to go, hands down, and it is a place I've been wanting to go for so long on a tour, and I've even been in contact to do some volunteer work at this place as well, just because of just how nice and historic the place is, and it's just amazing, and the atmosphere in there I can't even imagine, and the workers. Obviously, I take my hat off to you for working there. A place that has witchcraft and, intrigue and, murder, and it's just an absolutely beautifully disastrous place to work. And the tour and stuff like that for people who live in England or people who come from abroad, I will put in the link below. And you can go on one of these ghost tours yourself, and it's just an absolutely beautiful, disastrous place to go, and obviously it is one of my favourite places. But that's it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more, and don't forget, follow the crow.